All right, we got the Furrion side cameras here. Had to mount these a little different. I tried to put them on the actual lights, but everything kept jamming up over here and didn't have enough room over there, so I just moved them up about a foot or so. That's the passenger side, and here we are on the driver's side. Same thing. I'm gonna have to put me a little clear sealant back around that light, and I'm gonna put some around that. But I wired it in there, and it wasn't too hard. This is on a 2025 Grand Design Xls 22 MLE. Let me show you the rear camera. Okay, there's the rear camera. That was very simple to install because the Grand Design, they have the Furrion batwing already installed for you, pre-wired. You just plug and play, put it back up there, and tested it out just a minute ago. I did not install the trigger switch for the left or the right side view camera. This is our first travel trailer, and we chose the Grand Design XLS 22 MLE for our very first camper, and we purchased it from Blue Compass here in Duncan, South Carolina. And pretty simple. Hold on one second and I'll show you the monitor. Okay, what you see, there's where I mounted it on the windshield with the suction cup adapter. All right, as you may not know, some of you do. I didn't know, so I had to research it. A 2025 GMC SIERRA 1500 does not have a 12-volt cigarette lighter adapter in it. So they come with a, if you look right here, you have a USB connection to charge your phones, and then the one below it, I think it's called a USB-C connector. So I had to buy a little deal. Amazon, they come through for me a lot on a lot of things. So this is a USB-C to a 12-volt cigarette lighter adapter. And as you can see, when I plug it in, hold on one second. And as you can see, when you plug it in, it's good to go. It gets power, okay? But the kicker is the way the Furrion is wired, I believe. You have to turn your lights on to like a running light or whatever. And let me see which way it goes. Yeah, like that. Running light. Basically, you want as much lights as you can as you want. Now, that's the rear camera. You just tap it, and here's the it's in the driveway. So that's what I see right there. That's on the driver's side. And then you can flip it to the right camera. I have it close to my house right now because it was raining, and I haven't actually got my home prepared to have a camper parked in the backyard. So, and then if you want to do, let's hit the view all. There you go. And you see the view all. Of course, this is going to be the driver's side right here. This is the rear camera. All right. And then that is the right side, which it switched over from that. That's the right side. Now the cam number one, that's for the door. We didn't put any kind of camera there. So what I'm going to do is see if I can program this thing. Hold on. Okay, I didn't see on there. I'll have to research it a little bit. I think it's picking up motion too. The wind's blowing pretty bad here at my house. Let's see here. Rear. And as you can hear the wind blowing, that's the volume. Now what it is if you got your wife or your partner, your spouse, whatever, trying to back you into a site, all right, that went off for whatever reason, you'll be able to hear them talk to you, but they can't hear you. So basically, either you're gonna have to have a little walkie-talkie, or have a cell phone with you, and does it like that. You can see the wind blowing like crazy here. But overall, I haven't drove with it yet. I'm excited to see how it was. It was pretty simple to install. It may be the screen's on a timer. All right, it's got a timer on the screen. It's set for like 10 seconds, so it should go out here in a second. There you go. And then it comes back on, and then it'll do it for 10 more seconds. So, okay, so you can go into the settings on it. There's a button on the side. Hit setup, LCD off. It's off right now. As far as what it'll do, it'll just run continuously. It'll be on, and then you can set it for 30 seconds, 10 or 20 or whatever, and it'll go back to that. But that's what you want right there when you're riding down the interstate or the roads. You want to be able to see kind of what's behind you. I may have to adjust the rear camera down a little bit. I don't know if I want to see back that far, but until we get out on the road and check it out, we'll see how we want to do it. But all in all, it's not bad. Purchased it off of Amazon for like 500 bucks. I was going to get just a backup camera, but this is our first travel trailer, so my wife and I, we just decided that we would get the side markers too, and they may come in handy. Then again, it may not be all that for you, but when you're traveling down the interstate, especially when you're on 3 or 4 lanes, you be able to look and see if you want to get over to the left. Your mirrors are probably pretty good, but it'll give you a little bit better angle of what's actually there and how far they are behind you. So it's a safety factor, and my opinion, it seems like it's going to be well worth it in the long run. So hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, let me know. The wiring on the inside of the camper was very simple to work. It's pre-wired. Just basically pop and go. It's pretty easy. I looked at another guy's video on it, and it's simple, very simple. I know if I can do it, anybody can. That's not saying much about me, but I enjoyed doing it. I hope this video may be helpful to somebody. Then again, this is a 2025 Grand Design with a Furrion camera, backup camera with 2 side markers installed. Very easy to do. Happy camping, everybody.